Hi, this is Dreama, and today we're doing a client reading, and as always, I know the name of the client, and they know their name, but I won't be saying it in this video. Now, today's reading is a reading that is, it's called Will My Friend Become My Lover? So it's really a love reading. And we're going to be using actually 6 cards for this one, and also the Legacy of the Divine Tarot, which is one that I use quite often. It's one that I'm very comfortable with and very connected to. Okay, let me get the cards spread out and I will explain what they mean as it relates to the position as soon as I get them laid out. Okay, alright, now the way this is going to work, because it's Will My Friend Become My Lover reading, it's going to be a little different than some of the other ones that I do. The first card here on the top, this card is going to represent what this other person, their impression is of the client. Pretty much, you know, what do they think of the client, okay? And we have the Faith card. Now, this card is about, it's about strength and things like that. So what that tells me is what this other person thinks about the client is that they have a lot of respect for the client. They also view the client as someone that can be counted on, someone that will be there for them through thick and thin. You know, and as far as will this person be their lover or friend, it seems that this card indicates that this person sees the client as more than a friend, almost to the point of the person that they most can rely on, the person that will always be there for them. So that could be a friend, but it also could be a partner in life. And I'm thinking that's probably what, that's kind of what I'm getting for it, that this person sees the client as the other part of them, almost to make it whole. Okay? All right. Now the next card, this one is going to help us understand what the client thinks of the other person. And we have the Knight of Swords. Now, this is a powerful card, and what I'm getting from this card is that it seems that the client, that you see this other person possibly as a knight, as someone that, you know, could actually come into your life as more than a friend and actually make your entire life better and become a protector and lover and the whole 9 yards, just the whole ball of wax. That's how you see them. Okay? All right, and the next card is going to tell us what this other person, what qualities this other person likes about the client. Oh, wow, we have the 9 of Cups. Now, this is interesting as it pertains to this question, because the 9 of Cups is a card about abundance. It's a card about having everything. And so what that tells me is what this other person likes about the client is almost everything. Now, this isn't the 10, so there is one area, there's one point in your life that this person doesn't like, but all the others they do. There seems to be one thing that they do not like about the client, but whatever it is, it's minor, because this is a card about bounty and goodness and about just having everything. So the way that it looks to me, the way this person, what they like about the client is almost everything, okay? All right, this card here will tell us what will the catalyst be? What will happen that will cause this person to move from friend to lover, okay? Oh, and we have the 5 of Coins. Now, this is interesting. I'm not sure if you can see it, but this is a card about despair. This person is very sad, and they're holding a cup out. This is about losing things, about not having things. So what that tells me is there's going to be something really drastic happen in this other person's life. It could be something to do with finances, it could be family, but they are going to lose things. They are going to come to a point where they feel they have lost everything. That will be the catalyst for the relationship to move forward. Okay, and next we have the card that actually, these last 2 cards we'll kind of go over what will be the outcome, okay, overall, when all this comes about and you graduate from friend to lover. What will the outcome be, okay? And we have the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands. Now, the Seven of Cups, this is an interesting card because, not sure if you can tell, but in the center of the card there's a sun, and it is surrounded by cups, and inside these cups are all different kinds of things. And what that tells me is that the outcome will be a positive one, and things will become better for the client and the person who's lost everything. Things will begin to come together, and everything will kind of come full circle. As you can see, there's a circle, and it'll just all come together and work out, okay? And then we have the Six of Wands. Now, this is also interesting because there's a knight, and he's kind of riding off, and there's all these wands surrounding him. Again, it's surrounding him. So what that tells me is the outcome will be very good. Things will all kind of come together. But because this knight is kind of riding off, I would say that you need to kind of watch out, because one of the two parties may become a little bit skittish. Sometimes when good things happen, people tend to think that it's just too good to be true, okay? And I think that's what will happen in this case. So one or the other will have to reassure each other that that is not going to happen, okay? Just because things have turned out great doesn't mean that there's going to be a problem. This is not something that you or the client, whether the client or the other person, need to really concentrate on. Just kind of let that go. And it looks like it's all going to work out really good. All right, that does conclude my reading for today, and I'd like to thank everyone for joining me, and I do hope to see you again.